Welcome back. We're here at the main dish in Calgary, and I am back with Chef Crystal, and we're going to be making a salad.
Yep, we're going to make our sustained salad with an orange chili dressing.
Yum, sounds amazing. We've got all sorts of ingredients here, so let's get started.
Get it started. I'll get you to pour all this into the bowl if you want.
Okay.
So we've got some orange juice.
This?
Yes.
Love it.
We use OJ.
Yum.
We got some apple cider vinegar.
This one.
That one.
Love
That's
apple cider vinegar. So good.
It's good for your health.
Yes, it is.
Got honey.
Yes. All of it?
Yes, all of it.
Awesome. Love honey. This is going to be delicious.
And then the fun of the ingredients there are lemon juice, some chili flakes, and a little hit of hot sauce.
So this is our whole dressing here then, hey?
Yeah.
Yum.
And we whisk the
Love
oil
it.
in.
Hot sauce.
Thicken it up.
Awesome.
And then we're ready to go. So
Yeah.
you want to start whisking?
Yes.
And I can start slowly pouring
Oh
this
yeah,
in.
I can feel the honey in there. It's sticky. I love the spice.
The color comes out really nice too. When
Oh
all
yeah,
together.
with the chili flakes. And so you add the whole thing of olive oil in there too, hey?
Yeah, we generally do this with a handheld blender.
Okay, yep. I'm
It's
your
just
blender
quicker.
today.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's a good arm workout.
Yeah. Where's my wrestler?
Yeah. Salads are awesome. I love having the option to come and get a good salad with good ingredients and a good dressing that's all clean. No refined sugars, no junk in it. It's really nice to see. And it smells really good again for all of the viewers. I wish I could send smells through the camera. Hasn't been invented yet.
Not yet.
All right.
So we keep whisking.
Am I whisking fast enough?
Yeah. The blender's gonna go crazy fast.
Of course.
But
Feels like the honey's all mixed in.
that's good. I do have a finished product of it down here.
Awesome.
This is what you'll end up with.
That is what it looks like when you
delicious.
have it finished. It does look really pretty.
So we can move forward and just make the salad.
Okay, let's do it.
Here we use mixed organic greens.
Awesome.
Organic is great.
It really is.
We've got a mixture of some vegetables and some fruits. There's apricot, raisins,
yum.
and cranberries in this.
I like that combo.
Cucumber.
Yeah.
We got some little cherry tomatoes. Cashews.
Yum.
Yeah.
Love nuts and salads. So good.
And we'll use chicken breasts on this side.
Okay.
And then I'll throw the dressing in. And I'll get you to mix that up.
Yum. Oh, I think this is going to be my new favorite salad. These are some of my favorite things in here.
And then we just build it on the plate once all the dressing is mixed. And then we'll garnish it with some feta cheese, which you
Awesome.
could substitute out if you don't eat dairy.
There's some good goat cheese.
Yeah.
That is a hearty salad. That's going to fill you up for the day.
That's the point. Our salads are really
Right,
good and
that's what I
hearty.
love is there's actually good ingredients. It's not just lettuce. There's good fats, there's proteins, healthy carbs. Yum.
And we'll just top it up with the cheese.
Awesome, so we have this delicious salad here. Another reason to come down to the main dish and check it out. You get your proteins, your fats, your healthy carbs. So thank you so much for watching, and we will be back. Hello and welcome back. I'm here at the main dish with the owner, founder, and designated eater, Jason Zarin.
You gotta have a
How
title.
are you?
Designated
I love
eater.
it.
You know,
I mean, you're probably sampling everything here. How could you not?
it gives me a free pass to eat all my own food, right?
You're very lucky. You never have to cook.
I know. The president title, what would you be? President or designated eater? What's better?
Designated eater, for sure.
That's kind of what I figured too. So it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much for having us today.
Oh, you're very
We've
welcome.
been cooking and doing all sorts of fun stuff.
I know. I saw you, and you did a little eating too.
We did.
You got to
the
sample
no butter
the
chicken.
cooking. It was good.
So
Did you like it?
I love it. I need
Nice.
to actually order some and take it home with me and enjoy the whole thing.
Yeah, you deserve that
Delicious.
because you participated.
Yes.
Did our girl Crystal do a good job?
She did a great job. She's good on the camera.
Yeah, I think it's first time.
You'll have to get her again on the camera.
You're a good influence.
Oh, thank you. I
You're
appreciate it. We try to make it easy.
No, you
So-
make it easy.
Main dish.
Yes.
It's been around for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
So what inspired you to open a place like this?
You know, it was, so 10 years ago, I was in the corporate world, or
Yeah.
longer than 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and always a bit of a gym rat. trying to work out, take care of myself, young family, no time to cook, but wanted to eat well.
Yep.
And I think I came to the point where I was like, why can you get a Big Mac and fries faster than you can get, let's say, a grilled chicken breast and fresh vegetables? I thought, okay, we can do a lot of things in this world, like put a man on the moon, and we cannot have healthy, convenient food. Like, what's the deal? Every time I wanted to get quick food, it was bad. And it was that one simple revelation. It was like, I want a place that's still foodie, because I love to celebrate food. I mean, I enjoy, Amber, you love going out for a great meal.
Of course, yes.
So I wanted a food celebration because it is, food is still very much a sensory experience,
Yes.
but I wanted it to be healthy. And,
Yes.
and thus was born Main Dish.
Awesome. So you have a lot of options here. You can run in, take out with you, you can eat here.
Eat in, yep.
Tell us about that. Tell us kind of what inspired some of the menu. I mean, we had the no butter chicken.
Yeah.
You have everything labeled, so gluten-free, dairy-free, all that kind of stuff, which is really nice to see for
Yeah.
people with allergies.
Well, and the magic of this place actually started in the middle here with the island of food that you
Yes.
see. Although this is the dessert, this is the treat
The
case
cheat
here.
day.
Yeah, this is a reward for eating well right here. But it started with the idea of being able to, fresh like proteins, fresh veg, deli salads, to build meals that you take home and you put them in your fridge and you heat and eat and you because a lot of times you make bad meal decisions when you don't have stuff
Right.
accessible. So this kind of started the whole thing for us, where you could build a healthy meal and everything would be labeled clearly as far as if it's gluten-friendly, dairy-friendly. All our ingredients are simple because we make it just like you would at home, so there is
Yeah.
no dump and serve. Everything's chopped. We do a lot of chopping here.
That's
A lot of
good.
chopping. Hopefully not your
Fresh.
fingers.
No,
No
no
fingers.
fingers.
So that's kind of how it started. And so when you come in here, you can build meals to your liking and do that. And then we thought, why not have a restaurant around it? So kind of like I call it the deli on steroids, but there's no steroids here.
Steroid-free.
It's steroid-free, no steroids. Other than that, just terminology. And then we decided we'd have a restaurant with a hot kitchen
Yep.
and soup, salad, sandwich, so you can dine in or take out breakfast, lunch, dinner. And the food themes on either of those counters or in those areas are the same as this, which is just simply prepared, healthy focus.
Awesome. That's great. So what's your favorite dish here? Trick question. That's hard, hey?
I've got a bunch. Like, what do I like now? On our hot food
Yeah.
counter, we do a saffron poached salmon, which is tomato based, and I love tomatoes. Are you a tomato person?
Yes.
Good source of lycopene
Yeah.
when cooked.
Yep.
So I love that saffron poached salmon on our dinner menu. I like our sustained the salad you guys prepared.
Yes,
is one of my
delicious.
favorite things ever. So I really like that dish. And then if I'm taking out from here, some of my favorite things would be, I'd probably do like a grilled chicken breast, and I'll slice it on the bias and I'll put it on top of a healthy deli salad. So like a chickpea salad.
Oh, yum.
And that's like an amazing lunch snack. So there's a ton though. We have so much
Yes.
stuff in here that's good. But that's one of
good.
my good go-tos, right?
Yes. And you guys support Olympic athletes a lot. We were in here with Erica earlier. Tell
Yeah,
us a bit
she's a
about
cool
what
girl.
inspired you to get into supporting the athletes.
So Amber, when we started this, it was interesting. When we first opened Main Dish, a lot of our very, very first adopters or customers that came in started being trainers of athletes or athletes that really liked this whole deli area where they could build meals, and their trainers thought, what a great place that I can come and I can write out my program for my athletes, and I can say, here's what you need to take in, and then they found a place where they could come in and pretty much get what they needed.
Right.
And so that's how we got started. We got introduced to, at the start it was bobsledders, skeleton athletes, a lot of winter sliding sports. And then one of the trainers said, these athletes, they get, even the nationally carded athletes, they almost get no money.
Right. Yeah.
They're living on not much. And one of their biggest challenges is food. So we thought, why don't we start sponsoring some of them, and we'll provide them a year's worth of food, and that's a little bit we can do. And so a cornerstone of our business became, I think it's important for your business to stand to some greater good, right? So what was our greater good going to be? Was giving back to the community, charity, and the other one was giving back to amateur sports.
Great.
And so we adopted 5 athletes at the start. I think we started with 3 actually. And and since that's 10 years of sponsoring amateur athletes, we've had gold medalists over the years. Kaylee Humphreys is one of our athletes.
Yep.
Jesse Lumsden in the past, Melissa Hollingsworth. The list is endless. Steve Messler. So we've had this array of athletes, and of course Erica Wiebe you met, who's
super fun.
super fun, and she's on her way to Rio. So she's amazing as well. So so I probably missed a bunch of them, of course, but that's how it started.
Yeah, well, people just have to come down and see all
You
the
have to check
pictures on
out-
the walls.
Yeah, you'll
while
see
you're
all the
eating.
different athletes that we
See
currently work with too. Yeah.
So we can also find you at the Calgary Farmers Market. at
That's
Main
correct.
Dish.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Calgary Farmers Market's the one off Blackfoot Trail. And that one's open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the neat thing that we did with that location is we have another business called Fit Kitchen,
Yep.
which is all this kind of good stuff, but portion controlled with all your macronutrient labeled, so really easy if you want to know exactly what you're eating,
Yep.
what's in the container. And we have some of that there now too. So
Awesome.
Farmers Market has actually a bit of main dish, a bit of Fit Kitchen.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we can find you here. We can find you at the Calgary Farmers Market. And where is the main Fit Kitchen
The
location?
main Fit Kitchen is in Mackenzie Town, right
Awesome.
on High Street.
Perfect. So we
Yeah.
can find you all over the city, which
Trying
is
to
great.
spread our wings
That's good.
and
We're
get out
glad.
there and
it's exciting.
get Calgarians eating better.
Yeah, exactly.
Along with
Well,
your help.
Thank you very much. Thank you
welcome.
for having us again today and
You're
for
very
feeding
welcome.
us.
It's been fun. Can we do it again sometime?
Let's definitely do it again.
That'd be
Maybe
good.
we should come for breakfast next time.
Well, we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And are you okay with wine?
Sure.
Wine's good.
Moderation, everybody, of
Yeah.
course.
That's
So-
what we'll tell you anyway.
Thank you again for watching today. Come down to Main Dish for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or all of the above. Try some of the delicious food, including the no butter chicken and the salad we made today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again next time.
Bye.
Welcome back. We are here at the Main Dish in Calgary, and I'm in the kitchen now with an Olympic athlete, Erica Wiebe, who happens to be going to Rio this summer for wrestling, 75 kilogram class. Congratulations.
Thanks, Amber.
So she's chopping tomatoes. We're actually going to be making no butter chicken, which is right up Amber Approved's alley because that means it's dairy free, which is awesome. So we're going to be doing a little bit more with Chef Crystal right away. But in the meantime, just tell us a little bit about, how you got into this journey of all of a sudden being on the road to the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long journey. I've been here training in Calgary for the last 8 years with the Canadian National Wrestling Team.
Awesome.
And so I basically train every morning at the CSI at Winsport and every evening at the University of Calgary. And in between, I like to eat here at Main Dish because
Yes.
it's healthy, it's delicious, and they're really good friends of mine.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for helping us here in the kitchen. No butter chicken, what inspired this recipe? What's in it? What are some of your favorite ingredients that we're going to be putting in today?
Well, I believe that it's inspired from taking the butter out completely and making it a healthier option. So we use coconut milk as a substitute base, which coconut in general is just really good for your overall health, which I like. So that's probably my favorite ingredient in it.
Awesome.
We also have a lot of Indian spices. We have garam masala,
Perhaps some
turmeric,
of this.
ginger, yeah, all the
Look
goodies
at all
in
the
there.
good spices. I can smell it. It smells amazing.
It is. It's probably my favorite dish at this restaurant.
All right, so what do we do first?
So I got a pot heating up. We start with some oil. And we just slowly start throwing all the ingredients in. I like to start with the most aromatic stuff. So the onions, the ginger, the garlic, getting it all in and then throwing in the spices so they get toasted.
Yep.
So you can bring out the flavors of the recipe.
Does it matter if you use red or yellow, or it doesn't matter?
This is a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
So that helps with the heat, kind of cuts it out. So I would always suggest that one, but if you're picky, then you can really choose whatever onion you
Awesome.
want.
Good to know.
It's not a big issue with it.
Okay, so we start with all the ginger, the garlic, and the onions.
Yes.
Okay.
So we throw it all in. Get it sizzling.
Yum.
Try to throw it in.
Yes. All those good spices, which are obviously really good for the digestive
Throw it on
system.
in. Stir it in. I'll get you to stir it all up.
It smells so good. I wish you could
on all
smell it.
there.
All right, what is next?
So next, we'll throw in our garam masala, our turmeric, and some chili flakes.
Yum.
That opens up all the flavors. It releases the oils of this, gets it hotter.
Awesome. And for those of you watching at home, turmeric is really great for your digestion, for inflammation, so it's good to put in a lot of these kind of East Indian style dishes, smoothies. I really like to put turmeric in because you can't really taste it, so lots of cool things to add your turmeric into. Look at all of that. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. We wish you could smell this at home. What is next?
Next, we'll throw in our sweetener. We use honey. If you
Awesome.
want to use brown sugar, that's an option to make it vegan.
Okay. Or coconut sugar for those of you that are refined sugar free.
Coconut
I love the
sugar.
honey thing though. I think that's a great idea. And I feel like it adds a nice kind of, it's just a nice natural flavor.
Yeah.
Along with the coconut milk, they're a good combo.
Oh,
It's looking really good in there.
you're acing it with the stirring.
I can smell it. It
Yeah,
smells so good.
very aromatic.
And about how long are you stirring and sauteing after
Just
you add all
until
these?
the onions get translucent, sweat out
Awesome.
a little. I'd say about 5 minutes.
Okay, perfect.
Just getting the spice in there.
Erica's doing a great job mixing and stirring. It's gonna be her official dish to take to eat on the way to the Olympics.
My bicep workout.
There you go, right? It is a good arm workout, all that stirring in the big pot. And then we have diced tomatoes and tomato paste.
Tomato paste. We can throw that in now. This is just used
Awesome.
to thicken it up a little more.
Perfect.
Can I steal that spoon from you?
Just getting a good arm workout, aren't you? Yeah, it smells so good back here. Again, no butter chicken is what we are making. And it is dairy-free, which is fantastic. It's gluten-free too, so that's also really nice for those of you with allergies or preference.
Do you want to pass me that bowl of tomatoes?
Yes, I would love to. Are you gonna use that whole thing?
Yes.
Wow.
And all these.
Yum. So this dish has got a major tomato. Love it.
I'm gonna throw them all in.
That's why you need such a big pot. I was trying to figure out why it was such a big pot. Yum.
Yeah.
So is this something that is a really popular item here at Main Dish?
Yes.
Find yourself making it a lot, hey?
This one is definitely the most popular. for
Awesome.
dinner.
Yes.
Because it's also really light and it's quick.
For sure. So people can come in and order this and take it out or eat it in?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it smells amazing. And Erica, you're doing a fantastic job at mixing.
We can always throw in some salt and pepper.
Awesome.
You can do that to taste.
Okay.
Everyone has their own preference on how salty or how spicy they want it.
Right, most definitely. Awesome, so we are in the kitchen making no butter chicken and we've got the sauce going, it's cooking. And then once this is all warmed up, heated, mixed, what do we do after that?
I'm gonna throw in my coconut milk
Okay.
and some veg stock.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make it chicken stock, you can do that. We like to keep it vegetarian just so we have the option.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll let it simmer, cook
Yep.
it down, we blend it all up.
Yeah,
It's ready to serve.
and then it's ready to serve.
Yep.
And it's normally served with chicken.
Chicken.
Or over rice for those that are vegan vegetarians.
Yes.
Awesome.
An outside option if you want to make it like more whole, more
Yep.
complete, you can grate on some cauliflower. Some cauliflower rice,
cauliflower
I think it's a
rice.
nice option. We also serve it with a mango chutney,
Okay.
which is sweet. It's also gluten-free, vegan, everything in it. It's also
Awesome.
made
Sounds
mostly just
amazing.
mangoes and raisins and crackers.
Yep, delicious. All right. So we've added some coconut milk, vegetable stock to that delicious stew that it looks like behind me for the no butter chicken sauce. And so we just let it simmer for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll let it simmer for like 15.
Awesome.
Just so we can get it bubbling and boiling.
And
soften
then
all the
once it's
ingredients.
simmered,
we take a big
blend
blender
it.
and we blend it all up.
Awesome, and then it's all smooth and creamy. And then what do you do with it?
Then we're ready to prepare it for our dish.
Awesome.
So we can move forward with that. So we have some of it ready to go.
Okay, yeah, and a
So
little
we'll
sauce.
just add our chicken to it. We like
Yum.
to use chicken thigh here. And then also we'll add some tomatoes and we add some spinach just to give it some extra color.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for showing us how to make this no butter chicken.
You're very
It
welcome.
smells amazing. You have to come down to the main dish and try the no butter chicken. Erica here doesn't need to do an arm workout today because she was stirring and putting all of her arm power into stirring that big pot of delicious sauce. So thank you so much for watching and we will be back.